Hi everybody, I'm Deb Smucker from the RV Factory. I haven't talked to anybody since we were down in Florida in the sun and the fun, and now we're up in Indiana in the snow and the cold. We're getting ready to deliver this coach at the end of this week. Still doing a couple little things, but I wanted to walk you through it because it's a 39FB, and you always see me doing a video generally on a 42FL. And the 39FB has been our tried and true unit for a long time, for several years. And so I wanted you to come in and see this one because it's absolutely stunning. They have the new plank flooring that we're using. This is the darker colored one that we use, which makes it a really smooth transition from, they also use the marine grade flooring instead of carpet because that is water repellent, it's stain repellent, and it makes sense under your table to have that. So she chose to use this in the front closet and in here instead of having carpet. So you have that. They use the solid surface tops on the table and on the top of the buffet. This has two leaves that will go with it, so it's release, and you pull it out. If I can get it to let go. There you go. And a lot of people will keep just one leaf in like that. That's really comfortable for walking around and using. And then you also can pull it clear out, which is a very comfortable table for 4 people. I think you saw us do a video at one time where 4 of us sat around this table and played cards. The solid surface is a really nice addition to do, just because it's so close to where your theater seating is, a lot of times you're going to be setting coffee cups, drink cups, and it just makes a nice surface for that. And when you're eating, you can set your food up here and keep it out of the way on the table. She has the Lambrite furniture. So she has the love seat, the theater seat that they do. And this one is a little more versatile. It has the console that can come down, has the cup holders, a tray to set a dish on or a bowl of popcorn, and keep it separate. Or if you have company or you want to curl up on this and somebody else is curling up on the couch, you can put that up and you have like a love seat. It also has storage down here, which is really handy for, you can even get like a small iPad, all of your remotes, magazines can go in here for storage and be out of the way. The sofa has recliners on both ends, and it's he uses a very high grade foam, ultra fabrics on it, just really, really nice furniture. The nice thing that we're doing now is we kind of let you totally pick out color-wise. So you have a couple options on your walls, and remember that our Luxe Elites are all soft touch walls. So you have gray, or this is called milkweed. You have your cabinet colors, which are beachfront, Brazilian, and cherry. She actually used all beachfront. She didn't use any Brazilian in hers. Kept it very light. You can actually pick out the backdrop on your valance, pleat colors that you want to use. We kind of and your countertops that you want to use. So we kind of now let you design your own decor on the inside. Where it used to be if you picked a certain cabinet color, you got the backsplash and everything that went with it. This is the new fireplace. Most of you have seen it by now. The rectangle fireplace gives you more coverage in the front, just a more modern look. It puts your sound bar down underneath the shelving. And of course, most everybody knows that we have the storage behind the television, still there, which is great for like DVDs, books, paperwork that you want to keep out of the way and still easily accessible. Plus you have all your storage up here above your television. One of the nice things about the 39FB is that there are a lot of tweaks that you can do to it, a lot of tailoring that can be done to it to make it fit your needs. You know, we have had people who have we've moved the stove over to this side and they've made this a hutch. Most people like this feature wall. Most people leave this feature wall here with all of the backsplash, and as you can see around the range hood, it goes clear to the ceiling. They have lights underneath on your range hood. You have a window beside this unit, which gives you some light from this side of the coach. One of the things that Stacy and Chris did was we took out the full pantry. Normally this would be a pantry that would go from here all the way down. And what we did was we made it a split pantry. And by doing that, that gave her a lot more work surface where she can set her Keurigs or a mixer or Instapots everybody is using right now. And then your convection microwave is up here. So that's a feature that she did that gave her more counter space. And all she really lost was one drawer this size. It would have been right here. So she didn't really lose a lot of storage, gave her a lot of counter space. And as you know, I'm always very fond of our drawers, and our drawers are all dovetailed, all solid wood, all 4 sides. There's no layered wood when you get back here, no fiberboard when you get down here. It's all wood. All 4 pieces being the same thickness, all on soft close, with the brackets underneath. And it won't matter where you get drawers and where we put them, they're always going to have this quality of build. They have the dishwasher, which we use the Fisher Pica. The nice thing about this dishwasher is it actually is very efficient. It actually is deep enough that you can do pans, plates. It's functional. It's not just a small square that you can call a dishwasher. This is very functional, and from all the women that have it have told me that it's very efficient and does a great job. So if you want a dishwasher, we use one of the best. They have the 30-inch range, which is kind of one of the features in the 39FB. We can put it in almost every coach, but in the 39FB we have, like I said, this big feature wall, so they can put the big range on here and have counter space on each side. You have a full oven that doesn't have heating elements right underneath your trays, and you don't have to light it with matches. It's fully residential. On this unit also, they have then a side cabinet over here on this side of the stove that can be used for spices or storage, and these are removable and adjustable. So you can make this fit whatever you want to. If you're carrying bottles of dressing or bottles of barbecue sauce or anything like that, you can move these to make them work for whatever you're using. This unit has the half bath. So they have a nice size vanity in this half bath. You have a nice big mirror up on the medicine cabinets, and you have extra storage above the medicine cabinets for those things that you might want to keep up there, whether it be extra laundry soap, toilet paper, chemicals, whatever you want to keep in there. You have extra storage. They've utilized all your space in there. You have your towel ring. Some people will even add a couple of coat hooks in here so that they can have just a place to hang a jacket that's close to the exit door. Or your entry door. A lot of people have turned this room into different things. We've had it be walk-in pantries. We've had it be a laundry room with a broom closet. So there are a few things that we can do with this as well. One of the other big features is every door that we have in our coach, whether it's the entry to our bedroom, our bathroom, our half bath, are all solid core doors. And so if you ever get to walk in one, be sure that you move the doors around, because solid core is totally different from what most coaches have in them that are a hollow core, very light, you can feel them wobble. These are solid, just like you would have in a house. A lot of times in this particular floor plan, one of the things I would show them is in this sliding door. Again, this sliding door is a solid core door, but listen to it when I close it. You can hear the weight in it. You can tell it's substantial. And when you're actually up here, when we're at shows and you do this, they're amazed at how quiet it makes. If you have a lot of people down here talking and you close this, it will muffle a lot of the sound. Also, this layer of the soft touch wall keeps this coach very quiet. One of the other things that Stacy and Chris did to their coach was they wanted to have the Vanity Slide. So they have the Vanity Slide, and what that does is that when it's opened up, we have a little more walking space in through here, so it's not so tight between your storage and your bed. So you have cabinetry with shelves. Some people have done drawers. They are a little narrow, but it's kind of up to you what you would like to have. But you have a shelf here to stack things and put away. And what that does also, when you do this, it takes away your overheads here because of getting this extra space. And we have to keep our egress window, but it gives you this beautiful top to set things like a clock or maybe a DVD player or pictures. You know, these are your homes. We know you want to make it homey and make it comfortable. Then in here is your front bath. So this is your primary bathroom. Again, a nice big vanity, and I prefer a big vanity with space on both sides so that I can set things out that I need to use as opposed to trying to have two sinks. There are ways that we can do two sinks if we eliminate a half bath, but this gives you so much usable space and so much area for you to be able to put things that you need to put out, curling irons, toothbrushes, that type of thing. You have a nice amount of storage. You have a drawer on each side, each of you can have. You have storage underneath, each of you have, and then you have your center storage as well. So you have great storage in here. This is where your washer and dryer go. This makes more sense to me a lot of times than having it downstairs because your bedroom's right here. Your laundry's on the same level, and it's in where your clothes are. So here's your laundry, your stackable. If you don't want a stackable, we can make this closet a great storage area. So we can do shelving, we can do clothes rods, we can do some shoe racks. I mean, there's a lot of different things that could be done in here. 99% of the people, though, will have a washer and dryer, and it makes so much sense to have it up here in the bathroom, in the front bath, on the marine flooring, close to where all your clothes are, so you don't have to drag them down into the kitchen and into the half bath. This is your front closet. So in our front closet, we have our rod that goes from end to end. So you can have some longer things hang here if you want. You have plenty of room to have shirts and stuff hanging on the ends. Our rod is extremely strong. It does an amazing job. The brackets on have reinforcement behind them to hold it really strong in place. We have a dresser on each side, so you have separate storage for each of you if you want. And of course your shoe closet. And a lot of people will use that differently as well. They may put nets across it. They may put hats in there. And they may ask us to alter it some, and that's not hard to do. So, and again, instead of having carpet in here, and this makes so much sense, we carried the marine grade from the floor up into the closet. And so you never feel like it's dusty or dirty. It can be easily cleaned. It gives you some, I don't want to say traction isn't exactly the word, but it does have some texture to it. So you're not just walking out of the shower onto a slick surface. So it's very, very nice to use. And again, like I said, it's water resistant, mold resistant, stain resistant. So it's a great flooring to have. If you notice down here is one of the registers, and I didn't talk about it. For those that maybe haven't seen any other videos yet, we don't have registers in the floor unless you do the Arctic package. So our registers come out in the sides of the walls. They come out underneath the island. The only time we have any in the floor is right in front of the sofas when we do the Arctic package. As we come through the bedroom and you see all the storage here, and you look down through and you see the beautiful lights of the 39 FB, I also remembered that Stacy and Chris did a very unique sink that we do for a lot of people, which is a single bowl rectangle. And so that's what they have in theirs to finish off their kind of personalized look. It's absolutely a stunning sink. So we have a couple different options for sinks. So if you're looking at us and you're talking to your rep, ask them what the options on sinks are for the kitchens, and they can direct you. These also will store now underneath our utensil tray, which again is all solid wood, dovetailed, sanded, sealed. The sink covers can store down in here, and this cover will sit on the top. So I just wanted you to see a 39FB again because it's one that's it's a dual axle unit instead of a triple axle Elite. A lot of people like that. A lot of people want to stay just a little bit smaller than some of our bigger units. So this has always been an extremely popular floor plan. And I just wanted you to see it before Stacy and Chris come and take possession at the end of the week. And if you have any questions, please call into the RV factory, ask for one of us to help you out. And then Ed's going to get you some video of the outside of their unit as well. And thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this really quick walkthrough of a 39FB.